This is a story of a metamorphosis that has redefined the music industry's expectations of talent show stars. In 2018, a 14-year-old girl named Lucy Thomas stood on the stage of The Voice Kids UK, her voice trembling with the opening notes of Moon River. Back then, the judges saw potential, but the world saw a fleeting moment of childhood talent. Fast forward to 2026, and we are witnessing something far more significant than a viral clip. Reporting live from the cultural shift in the classical crossover scene, we are seeing Lucy Thomas headline sold-out venues across Europe, including recent triumphs in Geneva and Annecy. What makes this story so compelling isn't just the vocal range, which has expanded into a rich, operatic texture, but the sheer discipline of her evolution. Many expected her to take the fast track to pop stardom, a path often littered with burnout and broken contracts. Instead, she took a detour that baffled industry insiders at the time. She chose the slow burn, focusing on technical mastery over radio-ready synth-pop. This decision has paid off in 2026, as she now commands a mature audience that spans generations, effectively bridging the gap between digital stardom and old-world prestige. The young girl from Wigan didn't just grow up. She grew into a brand that is currently outlasting the very shows that gave her a platform. It's a transformation that challenges the one-hit wonder narrative of the modern era. But the real secret to her staying power isn't just her voice. It's the calculated machinery working behind the scenes that kept her safe from the typical pitfalls of fame. But how did a teenager manage to avoid the child star curse that has ruined so many others? The secret strategy, the Cavendish shield. Industry experts have been analyzing the Thomas model for years, and the findings are shocking to those used to the standard music business. While most talent show alumni are rushed into grueling schedules and image overhauls, Lucy's transition was handled with surgical precision by Cavendish Records. This wasn't a standard record deal. It was a protective shield. Our investigation into her early career reveals that the label prioritized organic growth, allowing Lucy to record high-quality covers that resonated with an older, more loyal demographic. This classical crossover niche is notoriously difficult to break into, yet Lucy became its crown jewel by her late teens. By 2026, we've seen her release 5 full-length albums, a feat that would be exhausting for most, yet she seems more energized than ever. The strategy was simple: build a catalog of timeless classics while her voice was still maturing. This allowed her to avoid the pressure of hitting the charts and instead focused on hitting the hearts of a global audience. The result is a career that feels both vintage and modern. We've seen her tackle everything from The Greatest Showman to Adele, but in 2026, the covers are being replaced by original masterpieces. This transition was so smooth that most fans didn't even realize they were being guided from a karaoke style to a concert hall reality. It was a masterclass in artist development, keeping her name in the headlines without the need for a single scandal or public breakdown. Yet, even with this perfect trajectory, rumors began to surface about a mysterious figure who was often standing right beside her. The Martha factor and viral speculation. In the world of digital media, data is king, and the data behind Lucy Thomas is staggering. Surpassing 300 million views isn't just luck, it's a global movement. However, as our report continues, we look at the phenomenon of the Thomas duo. Fans became obsessed with the chemistry between Lucy and her younger sister, Martha. What started as a casual collaboration became a pillar of Lucy's brand, leading to intense speculation about whether the sisters would eventually form a permanent group. In the last year, we've seen these videos reach new heights, with their harmonies being analyzed by vocal coaches across the globe. But this fame came with a price. Rumors began to circulate regarding the sisters' dynamic. Was there a rivalry brewing behind the scenes? Or was this a calculated family business designed to capture the wholesome market? Our look into the archives shows nothing but mutual support, yet the internet's thirst for drama led to countless exposed videos and speculative threads. Even in 2026, the Martha factor, remains one of the most searched topics related to Lucy's career. It's a fascinating look at how a solo artist can use a sibling dynamic to multiply their reach without losing their individual identity. This digital dynasty has created a loyal army of fans who feel like they've grown up in the Thomas household. It is this intimacy that has fueled her 2026 success, as her fans aren't just listeners, they are stakeholders in her life story. But as the sisterly harmonies filled the airwaves, a dark cloud of misinformation was gathering on the horizon. The year 2026 marks the official end of Lucy Thomas as a cover artist. In a move that shocked the musical theater world, Lucy took on the lead role in Rosie the Musical, a project that demanded more than just a pretty voice. It required acting chops and a physical presence that many doubted she possessed. Our theater correspondents report that her performance was nothing short of a revelation. She didn't just sing the songs, she inhabited the character, proving that her time spent in front of a camera had prepared her for the stage. This pivot was a massive risk. If she failed, she risked alienating her core audience who preferred her stripped-back YouTube performances. Instead, the risk paid off. The soundtrack for Rosie has become a staple of the 2026 charts, and Lucy's original songs are now being played alongside the classics she once covered. This is the now in the then versus now comparison. She has transitioned from an interpreter of other people's stories to a narrator of her own. Her 2026 tour isn't just a concert, it's a theatrical experience. She has embraced a more sophisticated aesthetic, moving away from the girl-next-door look to a high-fashion, polished image that screams diva in the most professional sense. The transformation is complete. She is no longer the girl from The Voice Kids. She is the woman of the West End. However, while her career was hitting new heights, a confusing and tragic rumor began to threaten her reputation online. Our pursuit of the facts, we must address the disappearance rumors that have plagued Lucy's comment sections over the last few years. In a bizarre turn of events, several tribute videos surfaced online claiming that a Lucy Thomas had passed away. This led to a wave of panic among her global fanbase, with some even speculating about a secret illness or a hidden tragedy. To set the record straight, our investigation confirms that these reports were a tragic case of mistaken identity. A woman with the same name, unrelated to the singer, had indeed left us, and the internet's algorithms accidentally linked the news to the singer's profile. While Lucy herself has remained largely silent on the matter, the 2026 tour serves as the ultimate debunking of these claims. She has been seen in top form, performing multi-hour sets with a vocal strength that defies the rumors. Furthermore, speculations regarding her off-camera life and potential industry conflicts have been largely dismissed by those close to her. She has managed to maintain a level of privacy that is almost unheard of in 2026, leading some to call her the Enigma of Wigan. By refusing to engage with the gossip, she has maintained a level of dignity that keeps the focus where it belongs, on the music. The shocking truth is that there is no scandal. There is only a relentless work ethic that has kept her at the top of her game. So, with the rumors silenced and the tour in full swing, what does the final chapter of this transformation look like? A legacy in the making. As we conclude this deep dive into the evolution of Lucy Thomas, the 2026 landscape looks incredibly bright for the 21-year-old star. We have seen her grow from a viral sensation into a multi-hyphenate entertainer with a global footprint. Her transformation is a blueprint for the future of the music industry. It proves that you don't need a major labels machine to manufacture a star if you have authentic talent and a loyal digital community. The Lucy Thomas of 2026 is a woman who knows her worth, controls her narrative, and refuses to be boxed into a single genre. Whether she is performing at a gala in London or filming a new music video in the French Alps, she carries with her a sense of grace that is rare in the modern era. As she moves forward, the then versus now comparisons will only become more dramatic. From the girl who sang for 4 chairs to the woman who sings for millions, The journey of Lucy Thomas is a testament to the power of patience and the beauty of growth. She has faced the pressures of fame, the confusion of internet rumors, and the high stakes of the theater world, and she has emerged as the definitive voice of her generation. The world is watching to see what she does next, but one thing is certain.